What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Yeah, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Boss Ladies award-winning radio show. We got a hot topic talk about tonight. Opposition package. You know what I'm saying? We got to run through some things. I see a lot of opposition. We starting our year off like some of us ended last year. You know, it's over with. Whatever happened, happened. You can't go back and, change the past, but you can change your present around you. You know, you probably can't change what's around you, but you can change with your surroundings. It's kind of like adapt to your environment. You see what I'm saying? You can't let outside forces stop you from doing the things that you need to do. And I don't know how many conversations I had over the vacation period of Christmas and New Year's Eve that people were allowing outside forces, some forces that can't even touch them, get in their way, disturb their peace. And I can't say it enough, y'all. We got to learn how to handle that opposition package. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. About to get live in the chat room. Invite some guests. So I'll see you after the jam list. And we got up Jam X, Boss Fight, off the Magix app, mixed by DJ Deesky. Tonight, we're on the Boss Lady podcast, life, love, and leadership. Let's go, y'all. You can't do epic shit with basic people. No hater can stop God's favor. God will give them front seats to watch your life prosper. Hello, 2019. Jam with me. Wanna jam with me? Come on and jam with me. Jam with me. Wanna jam with me? Come on and jam with me. Jam with me. Wanna jam with me? Come on and jam with me. Jam with me. Wanna jam with me? Come on and jam with me. Jam with me. Wanna jam with me? Come on and jam with me. Jam with me, wanna jam with me, come on and jam with me. Jam with me, wanna jam with me, come on and jam with me. Jam with me, wanna jam with me, come on and jam with me. Jam with me, wanna jam with me, come on and jam with me. Someone said that self-care is also choosing not to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Kill the part of yourself that still wants to save someone after they walked away while you were drowning. Leah Stone.
Right, you know it. Running your mouth, cause I rhyme tight 24/7, 365, waited too long, now it's my shine. I'm stunning when I'm running in the limelight. You steady running your mouth, cause I rhyme tight 24/7, 365. I know what they want, I know what they want. I know what they want, I know what they want. I know what they want, I know what they want. See, main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Fast and slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Fast and slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Fast and slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Fast and slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, main the track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Main track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Fast or slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See, main track, when I step on the scene, I do or die all my life with or without a team. Fast or slow, bro, you can't catch me though. Too fast, too furious, too hungry for y'all. See.
Work on it. I put in work on it. I put in work on it. I put in work on it.
Uh-oh, we got another lineup. First on the list is Dre's Radio Cafe. Let's welcome him to the show, y'all.
Work on the bass. What's up?
Yeah, I'm putting work on it. On Thriving Thursday, let's network. You already know what time it is. Let's go.
Work on the bass, putting work on it. I put in work on the bass, putting work on it. I put in work on the bass, 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 bass. Putting work on it. I put in 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 work on it. Work on the bass.
Woo-wee. Up next, Secrets, Miss Fabulous.
I put in work on it. I put in work on the bass.
What would you do? What would you do? DVGB. What would you do? What would you do?
You only knew.
What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do?
A player just like you. Just like you.
I have to say goodbye to my past relations. I've got a lot of secrets. What would you do if you knew my secrets? What would you do? I know I just kissed someone else. What would you do if you knew when I made love to you? I was thinking of someone else.
What would you do? If you just knew all my player secrets.
All my secrets.
What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do when I made love to you? I was really thinking about someone else while I was pleasing you. When I get down on my knees and please you, I'm not imagining it's really you. What would you do if you knew? Or would you just have called me out my name? Or will you were to forgive me? What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do if you just knew?
If you just knew all my player secrets.
All of my secrets, all my secrets.
What would you do?
What would you do? If the shoe was on the other foot?
Yeah, instead,
What would you do?
I was you and you was me. What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do?
If you just knew. But I see you.
If you just knew all my secrets, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
Never thought about that, did you? She was on the other foot. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Up next, Bad Days. Ream DMV. Check it out.
While I hit that, 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 while I hit that
Hot damn, ho, here we go again. Your boy on this rap shit, man, he don't even use a pen. All them swagger jacking niggas, I got some styles that I can lend. Get up off my head, yo, before you end up dead, yo. Not really dead, though, we just say you got a dead flow. I'm making pornos with this rap, you making beds, yo. I'm from the 5th floor, take your ass upstairs, ho. The rap bruh, man, killing this shit, huh, man. Let's take a vote, I let all you niggas scumbags. I'm guard rap, nigga, Annie, Punjab. The Mayweather, this shit, y'all throwing one jab. I'm shitting on niggas and backing up their tall ass. Bring the trampolines out, I got the bars pumping. The 808 in the pocket, we got the bars jumping. Won't be no dates tonight, I'm with the stars, woman. High as the moon, I holler at noon. I kick back, way back, no 6-pack. Straight to killer shots and cognac while I hit that. While I hit that. I kick back, way back, no 6-pack. Straight to killer shots and cognac while I hit that. While I hit that. I hate to paint a vivid picture, man, but fuck it. These motherfuckers shot my pops in his head. That ain't the way you put a grown ass nigga to bed. That's probably why I got these rooms and this cushion in my head. But fuck it, I'm drinking liquor back to back. My kidneys like, what up? And my lungs is like, fuck your kidneys, dog, roll up. And my conscience like, come on, Ring, you gotta grow up. I am grown. See, I went from smoking ounces to pounds. Oh, fuck. You know the story, man. No need for me to bore you, man. Niggas talking dirty on the phone. I need a lawyer, man. Said I killed my pops, man. You hear these clowns? I've been fucked up for 20 years, man. I'm fucked up right now. I'm fucked up in the booth, but still a killer rapping nigga. And I ain't here for no applause, man. I'm still a clapping nigga. We're the best on your label. Tell that nigga put up. I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. So what's up? Hold up. I kick back, way back, no six pack. Straight to killer shots and cognac while I hit that, hit that, hit that. While I hit that, hit that. I kick back, way back, no six pack. Straight to killer shots and cognac while I hit that, hit that, hit that. While I hit that, hit that, hit that. Them boys ran up in my man house. Try to set an example, try to take my man out. These niggas always got their hands out. Who? So what? I don't know shit. You niggas got your facts wrong, that's some old shit. You know how the game go, play dumb, play deaf. Hit your extra stash and move to nothing left. My nigga ain't even gone, man, I miss him already. Trying to say he was the pipeline and moving that fetty. Now I don't even see my nigga, no talks in the celly. They try to say he moved the west coast to the east coast. Keep the heat close, Lord, one beast, please. My nigga never been a running back. They try to say he took that work and then he run it back. But real niggas don't fold, they keep their chin up. Hey, holla at your boy, it's Reem. Hit your friend up, nigga. I kick back, way back, no six pack. Straight to killer shots and cognac while I hit that, hit that, hit that. While I hit that, hit that, hit that. Yeah.
I've come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Yeah, let's talk about that. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Boss Ladies Award-winning radio show, Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. Welcome back to another show. Shout out to Dre's Radio Cafe for tuning in tonight, and everybody else that's liking, downloading, and sharing their favorite episodes, and coming and tuning in, and also thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. Happy New Year to everybody. If I haven't said it already or you missed it on the last live, which was yesterday, the grand opening for the Boss Ladies Radio Show to start a new year off with some hot topics. And one of the topics was opposition package. I put this together because simply I've been seeing a lot of opposition lately. It's been only 3 days in the new year and opposition already wants to come to a head. So I got some tips that I learned last year that kept me going, that got me to the awards, the UMA Awards. If you haven't checked that show out, check that show out. It's called Underground Music Awards Part 1, 2, and 3. Just like Big Mama's House. Part 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure you check that out. The whole show is on there, live performances and stuff like that. I didn't catch any interviews, which that's okay. We just wanted to get the word out. It wasn't going to be perfect the first time. That's a part of opposition. I've been hearing a lot of opposition with that, but I'm not going to mention that because at the end of the day, I'm interested in who's showing up more so than I'm interested in who didn't. But that was the ones that were talking about it the most, that was trying to put salt on it the most, the ones that did not show up. And what a shame. You should have been there. One of the things that I did learn, besides what I just said, was take it one day at a time. When I started my podcast, I wasn't very organized. I didn't have a schedule, blah, blah, blah. But I'm in leadership, so I'm supposed to have that, right? Well, life happens. And so it's not an excuse, but it did. And I just wasn't equipped to handle it. I was in a position of leadership, but my mind wasn't matching or catching up with the issues that I had at hand. And if you don't know what you have, how do you take care of it? Taking it one day at a time. Be open-minded, willing to learn, and catching ideas from people that were way better than me, doing this longer than me in both areas, radio and leadership. And I had to remember that nothing happens overnight. Okay, it didn't take Rome to build in one day. It took them a lot of days to get to that building. So my next thing was surrounding myself with positivity. I had to leave a lot of people alone that I didn't want to. Like I said on Love and Hate, I've come to terms with the fact that the people that are here right now may not be in my future. And that's exactly what happened. And I was saying this as a motivator. It was a poem that was inspired by my mom, and I thought it was dope, so I wanted to put that on the show as a catchy way to get people to understand that who you started with may not be the people you finish with. And Dre's Radio Cafe says, "Amen. It was amazing. You were still represented well. Proud of Boss Ladies Radio Show." Thank you so much for that. Shout out to you as well. You were awesome as well. Yeah. I hear his name a lot. Yeah. So if you got MP3, send it to him. Drop your links, Dre's Radio. So it might be some artists on here that might want to have another platform to put their music on, because Dre's Radio Cafe is booming. I love how he does his things. A lot of good music that he plays. And so you could be a part of that list as well. I thought I'd throw that out there. And then read, listen, and associate with people who think successful. I had to read about people that were successful. I had to listen to people that were successful. And I also had to associate with them, build a relationship with them, and see how they live their life versus the negative life or the oppressive life that we see out here and we call the hood. And it was totally different. Very exciting. A lot of happy people, and they wasn't on drugs or drunk. Man, that was something to see. I know we're having a big event coming up. Our C4 project will be starting January 14th. So I'll be showing you a little commentary on Quote a Day, what that entails. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I just got out of an awesome meeting out of the top 20, top 10 now, maybe top 5 leadership experts tonight. So I'm a little geeked up. The next thing I did was, Dre's Radio Cafe says, go to www.dresradiocafe.com, the station. Send MP3s to Dreezy21, DREZEY21, yahoo.com. There you go, guys. Get with him and get in touch, and let's see if we can get your music played, okay? The next thing I had to do was create a vision board. I had to see what my vision was first before I actually applied it. Sometimes it's hard to see a vision when you're not looking at it. It's like looking in the mirror, for instance. And then the next thing was I had to make some SMART goals. Goals that are more important first. Needs versus wants was a thing for me. I always put my wants before my needs, so I tend to get mixed up, and then I'm finding myself begging for what I need and struggling for what I want, and vice versa. And it was very hard to come to terms with that until I started writing goals down. So if you have a goal and you haven't written it down, it's not truly a goal. So I got notebooks all over my office filled with notes. And I'm going to spend some time this weekend trying to go through and see if I can make some shows out of the notes I took for these top experts for our Boss Lady podcast. So stay tuned for that. And the next thing was goals that are, I rewarded myself. It's a simple case of going out to dinner or getting a new hairstyle or taking yourself out for ice cream. Those things are important, but don't go overboard with it, because you do have standards and boundaries and stuff that you have set up for your finances, hopefully, and being organized with it and have a relationship with it. But make sure that you always reward yourself for your accomplishments, because it makes you work harder and it makes you work forward and fail forward. I don't fail to say that I'm a failure, but I always fail forward. And that's one of the things that I did learn towards the UMAs. And it's funny. It's another year. We're getting ready for it again. And please inquire if you're an artist on here or a radio station that wants to be involved in that. Send me your information on here in the chat room, and definitely we can discuss some days and times where we can chit chat about getting you ready for the road to the UMAs. Underground Music Awards. We'll be promoted next month, so stay tuned for that. And the next thing was consistency is a tool to rewards. My thing was just to plug at it. For the first time in my life, I actually was consistent at something that made something happen. I had no idea I was getting nominated. I had no idea that I was getting an award, but I had some dream. The dream was bigger than that. That's just an accomplishment. But it's a lot of us that haven't, and we worked very, very hard, and we wonder why. Well, one of the reasons was, think back from January of last year to all the way to December. Were you really consistent? Did you plug at it every single day, or did you fall off? No, I ain't gonna do it but once a week. I did this show every day because I really wanted to get the word out. I really wanted my songs played, and I didn't want to go through the mumbo jumbo of these other radio stations, FM, AM, that wanted to play games with me. I really wanted to be heard. So I thought, instead of going through the motions, why don't I start my own radio station and just play my songs and see what happens? And it did. But always treat yourself, never cheat yourself. You always need to think bigger about your situation than what you were thinking before. And there's tools out there, there's books out there, there's motivational speakers all over the country and beyond telling us the same thing. It's kind of like all of us are sitting in a meeting room, but not all of us hear the same message. So it's good to be around people, like I said before, who think successful, who act successful, who talk successful, and be on that on a consistent basis. And then you'll get so used to hearing that the negativity will be out the door. Why? Because it doesn't sound so good when you're around so much positivity. Never cheat yourself out of what you can become. Never cheat yourself out of what you can be. And never cheat yourself out of what you can do. The next thing was acknowledge your positive attributes. What are you good at? Jot those things down. Recognize your progress. Check your numbers. See what's going on. Post that on Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube, your Spotify's and things like that. Snapshot them. Let people know this is my progress. This is my work. So if somebody takes an interest in you, it won't be hard to find you. That's another thing I learned. And where you were is where you started. Because you might be going up the ranks, but your mind may still be in the back seat. Isn't it time for us to match our thinking with the way we're moving? Yes, it is. And visualize your goals. Have you seen your success? Or this question, have you given yourself permission to succeed? Or do you feel like you're undeserving of it? For instance, you go all out, extra mile out to hang out, to kick it, to play your stuff on other stations? Have you took your career to the next level like that? If you stay consistent at that, what will happen? You'll never know unless you try. And be kind to yourself. Avoid that negative self-talk. Listen to the voice of courage. And if you're having problems doing that or differentiating between the two, I recommend a book called Swing by Dan Hawkins. That book helped me tremendously. It's one of our top 5 books that we use in my organization to kind of train people's thinking mentality, from the oppressed talk to the positive talk, the champion talk versus the loser talk, and things like that. It really gave me a big motivator to really change the way I thought about a lot of things, if not everything. And then finally, don't compare yourself to others. You be who you are. I was telling somebody that, an artist I was talking to earlier, I was telling them that, I took an interest in you as an artist because you were who you were. You say, hey, I'm a rapper. These are my songs. You want to play them. I'm and you were confident, and you were, a winner. And so winners back winners. And so that's what it is. And we've been working together ever since. Isn't that something? How confidence just leads to championship. Like if we met all the legendary sports people that we watch or we go see in person and they wasn't confident, would that be more attractive to go see? Because people like excellence in action. And sports is one of the things that I would recommend as an example. That's excellence in action. You're excellent with the ball. You're excellent with a football. You're excellent with the basketball. And as an artist, you're excellent with your music. You're excellent with your radio station. Nobody does it like you. We must remember that. So on that note, believe that you are no one else. And let's get some EDU in our lives. How to handle criticism and opposition when it comes, by Hans Finzel, posted July 19, 2013 in podcast episodes uncategorized. So I'll be giving you that information in a minute. And we're going to find that at www.Finzel, FINZEL-how-2-handle--6-how-2-handle-criticism-when-it-com/ How to handle criticism and opposition when it comes. Being opposed for your leadership will happen. It's just a matter of time. Abraham Lincoln was a master at dealing with opposition. Here is how he handled it. If I were to read, much less answer, all the attacks made on me, this shop might as well be closed for any other business. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until then. If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me won't amount to anything. If the end brings me out wrong, 10,000 angels swearing I was right would make no difference. That is probably not always the right approach, but you in some positions, that is all you can do. Here's what I could cover in this podcast. I hope you will listen. Why we get criticized, the source of a lot of criticism, the manner in which we are criticized, the best way to respond to criticism. I am going to give you a great list at the end of 10 ways to diffuse a personal attack. I have been pounded by criticism from time to time in my career. Have you? Oh, yeah. You never know when or how it will come, like those death charges trying to take out the U-boats. It could come from a phone call, a personal visit, an email, a blog post, a text message, you name it. One thing that at times freaks our followers is a big change program. Top 10 fears of change. Number 1, fear of the unknown. 2, fear of loss or failure. 3, insecurity. I may be worse off. 4, power. I may lose some. 5, uncertainty and confusion, misunderstanding the intent of the change. 6, initiate. The status quo is so strong. 7, energy and pressure. It takes more work and stresses us out. 8, money. It costs more to change things. 9, lack of trust. Our leaders messed up before. 10, doubt. Not sure this is the right direction to solve our problems. Robert Jarvik, inventor of the artificial heart, observed, quote, leaders are visionaries with a poorly developed sense of fear and no concept of the odds against them, end quote. Once you assume a leadership position, you are often thrust upon the followers, and they have to get to know you. Some will like you and some won't. You have to start by earning their trust. Some will have an easy time following your lead, but there will always be a few who just don't care for you. Sometimes it's just a matter of poor chemistry. The fine art of resisting leaders. There are many creative ways for people to oppose and resist your leadership. It's not usually as open and confrontational as the story I just shared. Here's the kind of behavior that routinely undermines leadership. Passive-aggressive behavior. Rebellion, subtle or outright. Disrespect. Blocking mechanisms. Side chatter and gossip. The meeting after the meeting. Spreading rumors. Grumbling. See definition in the following pages. Subtle undermining. Character assassinations. Paying no attention to leaders. How do we respond? For most of us, negatively. Quit, run, hide, get depressed, lash out in anger, rationalization, revenge, fight back, belittle, shoot the messenger. What is the right thing to do? How will you best handle criticism when it comes, and come it will? Look for what you need to learn about your leadership. Look for 5% of truth. 10 ways to diffuse a personal attack by Dr. Ken Williams. 1. Keep silent for starters. John 19:9, Proverbs 17:27 through 28, Isaiah 53:7. 2. Think before you react. Proverbs 15:28, 29:20, James 1:19 through 20. 3. Really listen. Proverbs 18:2 through 23, 19:20, James 1:19. 4. Respond gently. Proverbs 15:1, 16:21, 25:15. 5. Agree. Matthews 5:25, John 18:37. With whatever is true in principle with the possibility of truth. 6. Give caring feedback. John 19:11, Proverbs 15:1. 7. Ask me for more clarification. John 18:34, Matt 5:31, 39 through 41, And 8. Avoid quarreling, which means arguing. Ephesians 4:31, Proverbs 17:14. 9. Offer to help. Matthews 5:40 through 41, Luke 6:27 through 28. 10. Ask for forgiveness if appropriate. 1 Samuel 15:24 through 30, 25, 28, clause 5. And there's also an awesome book for that if you're not a religious person, but I do refer to the word for guidance as well because that's what it started with, and that's what I truly believe. I'm trying to push my issues on you, but this is very true. And if you don't want to look all through that, which you might not have time or whatever, find the book, or you can get it through me, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's the best book on how to deal with people while understanding yourself. Just a tip. Leadership quote and book recommendation of the show. Robert Jarvik, inventor of the artificial heart, observed, quote, leaders are visionaries with a poorly developed sense of fear and no concept of the odds against them, end quote. Leadership book recommendation of the show, Top 10 Leadership Commandments, Chapter 4 by Hans Fenzel. I appreciate your iTunes reviews. If you know how iTunes work, then you know just how valuable leaving a 5-star rating and or a written review can be to a content producer. I am so incredibly thankful to those who go into my listing in iTunes and provide a 5-star rating and a written review of Leadership Answer Man. If you like the podcast and notes, I would be grateful if you give me a great review in iTunes. Just click here. Subscribe to Leadership Answer Man podcast. There you go. There's another podcast you can listen to for leadership. And that is our EDU for our life. And when we come back, we're going to do some quote for the day. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Pass to the right. Miss Fabulous featuring Dub Sack. Check it out.
Smoke some, roll up. Loud, please. No seats, no sticks, no sticks. Talk about that brother cook, that brother cook, that OG, that granddaddy perk. Talking about that diesel, that hillbilly, that Irene, that green crack. Now let me tell you what a killer need. It be that killer weed, that lime green, no stems and no notes. I'm rolling with my nigga Ryan, we blowing them trees. I got some tears on the whip, but I keep clean. We blowing George Bush, we blowing purple kush. We going back and forth, so you know a nigga. Tornado they came with some flame and it got me shook. My heart beating, hands sweat, I'm feeling like a crook. I'm high like birds and fly like planes. We blow till I go. That like Rick James. Can't understand why these niggas put me cane on they chain. Different strokes for different folks. I'ma keep my plane. You see, I started blowing major before I had a pager. Before the haters, before chopping up with the brakes. Before I get my pay, I twist the sour apple. Talk walk from the flow, sipping on the snap, mixed with the goose, feeling stiffer than the steps. I'm low, but don't go to my P.O. with love, sacks full of choke, the endo plus smoke, riding in the whip or just sitting up on the sofa. I'm low. Blow, my nigga. Sit back, blowing on this part. That Afghanistan, nigga, I be blowing on that green crack. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. They wanna smoke my weed, wanna smoke with me. OG Kush headband, you can't smoke free. You ain't friends with family, you can't smoke me. You can't flow me. Rock that boat with me. Early in the morning, nigga, wake up, tree. Got me twisted, feeling like this shit just make it. I close my eyes, that's my spirit where you taking me. I'm so relaxed and comfortable, it ain't no waking me. I'm feeling like a mess, load on that train. No pain in my chest, cause my Mary Jane the best man. No stress, nothing less, straight loud. Orange hair, purple hair, got that bomb pack. Wherever I be, nigga, that's where that bomb at. That anthrax make your lungs slow, no contact. Second hand contact, it'll make your chest crack. White grapes, bust them down, got a fresh pack. A box of Swisses just to get to the next sack. You know the one that make you stress back. I'm low, nigga, I'm low, yeah. Stay fired up. 24/7, 65, that's what we do. Pass it to the right. Keep that shit rotating. 360 motion. Bobby Brown in my rounds, my nigga. Straight green for my team. Nigga be smoking. Nigga be high as the fucking birds, though. Fucking planes, nigga. I know you see. I be so motherfucking blow, these niggas be looking like ants to me. You know what I'm saying? That's when you high to the end. See, I be high. No artificial flavors, none of that bullshit.
And well, we got Dub Sack in the building. There you go, Dre's Radio Cafe. Y'all need to collab right now. Let's welcome Dub Sack to the show, y'all.
I just can't quit talking about that weed because I love it so much. Take the niggas to church.
Okay, it's overtime. I'm gonna play this track one more time. Remix.
I'm low.
Smoke some, roll up. Loud, please. No seats, no sticks, no sticks. Talking about that brother cook, that brother cook, that OG, that granddaddy perk. Talking about that diesel, that hillbilly, that Irene, that green crack.
Yeah, I go overtime for that Thriving Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Drop your links. Drop your slips already. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about this in a minute. Let's play the song now.
But I keep we blowing George Bush, we blowing purple kush, we going back and so you know a nigga. So I know they came with some flame and it got me shook. My heart beating, hands sweat, I'm feeling like a crook. I'm high like birds and fly like planes. Be blow till I go down like Rick James. Can't understand why these niggas put me cane on their chain. Different strokes for different folks, I'ma keep my plane. You see, I started blowing major before I had a pager, before the haters, before chopping up with the razor, before I get my pay, I twist the sour apple, talk up from the flow, sipping on the snap, mixed with the goose, feeling stiffer than the snap. I'm low, but don't go to my P.O. with Dub Sack to the choke, the endo plus smoke, riding in the whip or just sitting up on the sofa. I'm low. Blow, my nigga. Sit back blowing on this part. That Afghanistan. Nigga, I be blowing on that green crack. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. They wanna smoke my weed, wanna smoke with me. OG Kush headband, you can't smoke free. If you ain't friends with family, you can't smoke me. You can't flow me. Rock that boat with me. Early in the morning, nigga, wake up, blow the tree. Got me twisted, feeling like this shit just make it. I close my eyes, ask my spirit where you taking me. I'm so relaxed and comfortable, it ain't no waking me. I'm feeling like a mess, load on that train. No pain in my chest, cause my Mary Jane the best man. No stress, nothing less, straight loud. Orange hair, purple hair, got that bomb pack. Wherever I be, nigga, that's where that bomb at. That anthrax make your lungs slow contact. Second hand contact, it'll make your chest crack. White grapes, bust them down, got a fresh pack. A box of swishes just to get to the next sack. You know the one that make you stress back. I'm low, nigga, I'm low, yeah.
Hey, Dre's Radio Cafe, tell us where you're from. Think he down in Memphis, if I'm not mistaken.
Pass it to the right. Keep that shit rotating. 360 motion. running my rounds, my nigga. Straight green for my team. Nigga be smoking. Nigga be high as the fucking birds, though. Fucking planes, nigga. I know you see me.
Up next, Blessed, All Rounder
I be so
Productions, featuring
motherfucking
K.
nigga be looking like S to me. You know what I'm saying? That's when you hop to the end. See, I be hopping. No artificial flavors, none of that bullshit. That thunder, that thrash, nigga. I just can't quit talking about that weed cause I love it so much, but take you niggas to church. Me and my niggas.
I'm low.
I almost wrote that note, tied that rope around my throat. Suicide almost become my friend. So glad I didn't. Look at me today, up on the stage, shining through, shining through. I'm blessed to be writing my lyrics, breathing these breaths that I'm breathing, yeah. Being on the beat, yeah, the best of the beats. My heart rate boosts my test. Remembering to stay blessed, yeah. I'm free to breathe, I got the life I prayed, yeah, the life I prayed. Tried to break me down.
Yeah, singing MP3 bangers and mash too. Dre's Radio Cafe. You can go to www.dre'sradiocafe.com, the station. Send MP3s to Dreezy, DREZEY 21 at yahoo.com.
I'm blessed to be writing my lyrics, breathing these breaths that I'm breathing, yeah. Being on the beat, yeah, the best of the beats. My heart rate boosts my test. Remembering to stay blessed, yeah. I'm free to breathe, I got the life I prayed, yeah, the life I prayed. Looking back at the mirror image, telling me why I'm here, how I've overcome the scars and the fear, from the emotional times into the peers, here to the sparkle in the sky. Wow, finding great joy when I step to the mic. They cannot push me to the limits, yeah. They cannot push me to the top of the crap, cause I'm here to climb the ranks. Never conform with the hate, you know. No, outside or inside doesn't matter, but outside let's do it better. Yeah, to do it better. See those molds, I'll break those. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be writing my lyrics, breathing these breaths that I'm breathing, yeah. Being on the beat, yeah, the best of the beats. My heart rate boosts my test. Remembering to stay blessed, yeah. I'm free to breathe, I got the life I prayed, yeah, the life I prayed. I'm blessed to be writing my lyrics, breathing these breaths that I'm breathing, yeah. Being on the beat, yeah, the best of the beats. My heart rate boosts my test. Remembering to stay blessed, yeah. I'm free to breathe, I gotta do it better. See those molds, I'll break those. I'm blessed.
Way up, the Boot 513 Money Map.
There go my keys. Now it's time to turn up. Nah, Boo and Money Map.
Money Man, nah, Boo.
Is you ready?
Let's get it.
Hey yo, man. man, what it do, what you want? I just left the city, now I'm on my way home. I got a couple zips if you got a couple licks, but you gotta let me know, cause I'm selling out quick.
I ain't know much, me and Brooke, we chillin'. Got a couple plays, we on the road on a mission. Let me grab a few, matter of fact, like 2. I can meet you uptown, I'll leave it up to you.
As of right now, I ain't got shit left to do. I'm about to grab a bottle, then I'm headed right to you. Roll a couple blunts, then I'm tryna hit the stool. We can even match, but that's all up to you.
Okay, bet it up, I'm tryna get bent. Henny in my cup till we hella lit. Match, we can roll up anytime. And I got tracks on deck, soon as you arrive.
Sounds like a plan, I'll be through when I can. Before I come through, I gotta holler at my mans. I'm tryna run it up as fast as I can. And I don't do fronts, put the money in my hand. Skip the small talk, it's supply and demand. Skip the small talk, it's supply and demand. I don't do fronts, put the money in my hand. Tell me how you feeling, have you really had enough? We just getting started, now we on our way up. I'm all about my money, so it's time to cake up. Pack touchdown, now it's time to wake up. Tell me how you feeling, have you really had enough? We just getting started, now we on our way up. I'm all about my money, so it's time to cake up. Pack touchdown, now it's time to wake up. Now we on our way up. Tell me how you feeling, have you really had enough? We just getting started, now we on our way up. I'm all about my money, so it's time to cake up. Pack touchdown, now it's time to wake up.
Pack touchdown,
We on our way up.
pack touchdown.
We on our way up.
Pack touchdown, now it's time to weigh up. The bag touch the ground, now it's time to wake up. I'm coming in the lane, slamming through, no layup. This ain't virtual, this reality. And I'm drinking up the same bag from last night. Used to move them bags of white, this a takeoff, but your crew missed money, man, on the last flight. Me and Dabu, we on the way up from last night. Can't stop or grind, cause we that bright. Bow!
Matt set the pick, I'm just waiting on the roll. My eyes on the prize, so I'm aiming for the goal. I only go off facts, I don't believe what I'm told. If you mess with my money, then I'm coming with the pole. Shots to the head like I'm aiming for the nose. Bet you I can make him dance when I'm shooting at his toes. Bruh getting mad cause I'm taking all his hoes. I ain't worried about them, I'm just trying to get my dough. Pack on deck, everything must go. I ain't going to sleep till everything's sold. Till everything's sold. Pack on deck, everything must go. Tell me how you feeling, have you really had enough? We just getting started, now we on our way up. I'm all about my money, so it's time to cake up. Pack touchdown, now it's time to wake up. Tell me how you feeling, have you really had enough? We just getting started, now we on our way up. I'm all about my money, so it's time to cake up. Pack touchdown, now it's time to wake up.
Larry, falling in love.
Hey, baby girl, look here, sweet thing. My heart is dancing on the wall from your loving. Girl, I just can't deny. You got me caught up in your sensual vibe. It's so good to have you in my world. You're mainstream, worth more than a diamond, more valuable than a pearl. Got me back in the game. I thought I was through, and I owe it all to you. Owe it all to you. You got me falling in love with you, baby. Oh, baby, baby. You got me falling in love with you, girl. Can't believe I'm at this love thing again. Wanted to fall back, close my heart, and let nobody in. But you came along at a time when I was looking for no one. After all, you showed me I needed someone. But with you, I laid down my guard. No reason to hold up a wall.
See, I want to do a duet with him. He called. I'm sorry. Woo!
You came in my life when I needed you the most. That's where I got
Thank you for the R&B. I appreciate it, Larry. Thank you. But you want to do a step on this.
everybody, I need to make a public service announcement. If you feeling this vibe, I need y'all to listen up right now. Listen up and do exactly as I tell you. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey ladies, get on the dance floor. 1, 2, 3,
Hey!
get on the dance floor. Hey ladies, get on the dance floor. 1, 2, 3, get on the dance floor. Hey fellas, get on the dance floor. 1, 2, 3, get on the dance floor. Hey fellas, get on the dance floor. 1, 2, 3, get on the dance floor. I said, baby, falling in love with you, baby. You got me falling in love. You got me falling in love with you, girl. You got me falling in love again. I can't help myself. Said I can't, no I can't.
Yeah, we back, y'all. Hope y'all still here. You still here? Okay, we good. Beyond Financial Fitness Summary and Reviews. We're going to find that at chrisbrady.typepad.com/my_web blog/2017/01/beyond-financial-fitness-summary-and-reviews.html. And it says January 5th, 2017. And I thought this would be a great way to introduce our services for financial fitness. Woo! Woo! This is some hot stuff right now. This is a hot show. So I'm going to do a little overtime. But when I get done with this, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow night. We got a lot of things to do. So let's get it. Beyond Financial Fitness Summary Review says Chris Brady and Orrin Woodward went above and beyond the call of duty when they created the Beyond Financial Fitness program. With decades of experience building businesses, investing, managing personal finances, developing security and prosperity for their families, and mentoring others to do the same, it's safe to say that Brady and Woodward have the credibility and experience to teach people about the complex subject of money and wealth creation. Excerpt and overview of Beyond Financial Fitness. The original financial fitness book and program introduced the three-part concept of offense, defense, and playing field of personal finance, with an emphasis on eliminating consumer debt and taking basic steps towards saving. Now, the long-anticipated Beyond Financial Fitness builds on that platform by teaching how to maximize the potential of your various streams of income by properly accumulating an ever-growing portfolio of cash flow producing assets. Learn what money is truly for, how your greatest investment will always be yourself, how to organize your money flow into a hierarchy of assets, and how to get the power of compounding to work in your favor. Understand the risk factors working against you and how the money game is rigged in ways that are not in your favor. Finally, learn how to protect your gains while growing your financial security for the long term. Drawn from many of the greatest minds in the history of personal finance, Beyond Financial Fitness teaches you to gain mastery over your money once and for all, though. A comprehensive financial plan. How you will learn. Or how will you earn? And how will you save? And how will you spend? And how will you borrow? And how you will invest your money? An investment policy. How to spell out your approach to investing. How to turn your efforts into assets. How to recognize risk factors working against you. An asset allocation plan. How much money to keep in different investment categories, how to understand the risk of assets relative to each other, how to diversify and calculate your assets. This program is available in both physical and digital formats and includes the Beyond Financial Fitness book and comprehensive workbook, an audio version of the book, and several single audios, 2 DVDs, and a bookmark and decal. Here are some comments from satisfied customers of Beyond Financial Fitness. Beyond Financial Fitness is an excellent and balanced view of investing in markets and where they should fit in your overall financial life. It cleared up several misunderstandings I had of markets and certain instruments. I have made several course corrections based on the book and have plans for future changes once certain milestones are reached. And that's from Mark Page, and I'll be reading his quotes unquote for today, so that's cool. And there was others. So I'm going to play this video right now. So listen up, y'all.
Meet Bill. Bill has dreams of retiring someday. He dreams of more time with his family, more travel with his friends, more opportunities to live out his purpose. But Bill has a problem. Bill has an enemy that threatens to steal his dream away. Who is Bill's enemy? His name is reality. And you see, every time Bill is confronted by reality, instead of dealing with him, he chooses to walk away, hoping that when he returns, his enemy will be gone. But no matter where Bill goes, reality always seems to follow, constantly reminding him of how little he saved, and how the longer he waits, the bigger his problem will grow. Determined to live out his dream, Bill finally faces reality. But it takes just a moment to realize his enemy is right. He's nowhere close to his dream. Feeling discouraged, Bill has no idea where to turn. He knows very little about investing, and just the thought of it makes him anxious, intimidated, and even overwhelmed. Have you ever felt like Bill? Is reality confronting you, too? The complex world of investing leaves most fearful and ready to run. Fortunately for Bill, and fortunately for you, reality offers a solution. A fun, affordable, simple-to-follow solution. We call it the Beyond Financial Fitness Pack. Inside, you'll find a simple-to-follow guide to building security and prosperity for your future. Drawn from Warren Buffett's mentor, Benjamin Graham, you'll follow his 3-point plan to building an ever-growing portfolio of cash flow-producing assets. The Beyond Financial Fitness product features a number of tools for any style of learner. A book, workbook, audiobook, a 4-pack series of teaching audios, and DVDs featuring a fun and engaging animation video. The Beyond Financial Fitness product is designed for any age or experience level. You'll find illustrations, stories, graphs, and even step-by-step checklists. You'll take the journey beyond mere financial fitness into prosperity and security for your future.
Sometimes you can just be bogged down, like, where do I even start?
What are the right moves? There's too much information out there.
That's something that's been scary for me because I don't know anything about investing.
And it helped us so much. We learned a ton.
We are now financially free.
Yeah.
Got us both free.
To know that we have a roadmap that can guide us through that just gives me a ton of peace.
Bill's story ended happy. He decided his dreams would come true. What will you decide? Will you remain intimidated, scared, or will you do what he did and go from beginner to winner?
Woo! Fired up, y'all. This was posted by Christian Sadie on behalf of Chris Brady. So this information presented on this blog and in any of its videos is for general educational purposes only and provides information the authors believe to be accurate on the subject matter covered. It is presented here with the understanding that neither the authors nor the publisher are providing advice for any particular portfolio or for any individual's particular situation or rendering investment advice or other professional services such as legal or accounting advice. If expert advice in areas that include investment, legal, and accounting are needed, please seek a competent professional services. This publication may make reference to performance data collected over various periods of time. Remember that past results do not guarantee future performance. Performance data, as well as laws and regulations, change over time, which could affect the applicability of the information presented on this blog and its videos. Any data presented in herein is used merely to illustrate the underlying principles. This blog and its videos are not to serve as the basis for any financial decision or as a recommendation of any specific investment. No warranty is made with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the information contained herein, and both the authors and the publisher specifically disclaim any responsibility for any liability, loss, or risk, personal or otherwise, which is incurred as a consequence, directly or indirectly, of the use and application of any of the contents of this blog and its videos. And that is our quote for the day. You know, click more info if you want to join, because I'm definitely in that program and I've seen so money. Yeah, you just wake up like, So, you know, you want to learn a little bit more about that, let the boss lady know. That's what Thriving Thursday is all about: networking, connecting, and getting to know folks, and, you know, offering your products and services, and being an artist and showing off your music and being a dope star that you want to become and all that good stuff. So we're all working together. So, yeah, drop that dime, you know, play this back if you didn't get those emails I just announced on the show. Kind of stay in the chat room if you like. You don't have to leave because I'm leaving. I have to make some calls or I might be leaving. And so, you know. But that's really pretty much what I wanted to talk about tonight. Remember the opposition package and use that. Use some of those tips. Try them out. See what you think. Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I had to say, y'all. Good afternoon, morning, and evening, and I will see you soon. Peace.
I time travel through history, looking at my people's misery, watching our ancestors jump off slave ships into those cold, cold seas. My eyes open up. My eyes open up, my eyes stay open up. Devil stalking ain't out of luck. Preachers talking you cannot trust. Watch me pull up in that truck. Them K's geared through bustin' at them cops' door. We lay 'em out. Free all our freedom fighters. We poppin' rounds to the day they out. And we serious, my people furious, our children curious. They asking questions, they need some suggestions. Some got too much anger and pent up aggression. Eyes open up, my eyes open up. I'll be hoping for a brand new utopia. Eyes open up, my eyes open up. I'll be praying for a brand new utopia. Godson.
Hey, Godson, I think I'm gonna have to let that breathe for a minute. Go ahead and let that live. Make them listen. Yeah. I'm hot, and you not. Two peas in the same damn pot. I let my thoughts stay covered up. No hate gon' make me suffer none. When I pop, you stop. No cream that can make me hard. My spirit mirrors cautious. Losses won't stop me. I'm the one you follow in the dark. I spark my faith that'll keep me positive. No guns, no mumbling, not in here. You leave crumbs out, leave good, God is here. When I rock, you flop. No season, the beat don't stop. No heat when I spit that hot shit. So season the end, let God give. The sun is up and it's beautiful. I can't call it. It's a perfect day. Everybody in the hood outside, even the ballers. The dudes that had beef chopping it up, letting it all be done with no problems. No shoes on the feet of the kids that play. No throwing shade, no problems. Then my eyes open, I see how fucked this world is, and I weep. I search for answers, trying to find out why we hate each other so deep. If I ain't got what you got, then I'm not so hot, and I'm left out of your team. And I'm left to be the outsider, trying to survive alone in our streets. Yeah, we got shit fucked up. I'm angry at us, we so puffed up. I greet your dumb ass with a smile and you look at me like I done did something. Damn, love got one definition. If you got my skin, we on the same mission. To survive this shit, you either with me or against me. I'm hot, you not. Two peas in the same damn pot. I let my thoughts stay covered up. No hate gon' make me suffer none. When I pop, you stop. No green that can make me whole. My spirit mirrors cautious. Losses won't stop me. I'm the one you follow in the dark. I spark my faith that'll keep me positive. No guns, no mumbling, not in here. You leave crumbs out, leave good, God is here. When I rock, you flop. No season, the beat don't stop. No heat when I spit that hot shit. So season the end, let God give. Yeah. Closed eyes is just an escape from the hurt. No judgment here. Anything that works, real recognize real.
If your heart don't match mine, no deal. Yeah. My eyes open and I see big. And Park laughing, drinking beer. Like best friends, looking at each other. Like, damn, brother, how we get here? We fans who fuel the hate, instigating, pushing friends away. Before I draw breath on the land that's fake, my eyes open, so I give what I take. If I walk to your hood in peace, would you kill me cause you don't recognize me? Steal from me, although you look like me, try healing me, cause with love comes freedom. I see the riots, what else can we do? They ignore our silence. For God's sake, remind us to bow that breaks when hatred climbs us. You look like me, man. Why hate me? Let's change.
We are now transferring you to a customer care rep. Please hold the line and we will answer your call as soon as possible. Thank you for choosing. By the way, to ensure you're getting great service, your call may be recorded or monitored.